I'm that type of guy who wouldn't play a turn-based game even if it won Game of the Year award. Maybe that's why I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm joking, I didn't have the money to buy the game, but I was interested in this one game ever since it was revealed. That is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This game is from an indie studio and the core team was only 33 people. This looks like a AAA game, but it's not one of them. I really just wanted to play this game and Xbox Game Pass had this, so I'm kind of lucky, and I will be purchasing this game once I have the money. In the reveal, the first thing that caught my eye was the plot. This game is about a character called the Paintress. Once a year, the Paintress in the distance draws a number, and everyone's age which is above that number will die or disappear forever. Such an intriguing concept. Once you hear this, you already want to know what happens next. The game looked gorgeous as well, but it was a turn-based combat. I was disappointed when I saw it, but they actually made the turn-based system more interactive and interesting. For example, just like the other turn-based games, you'll choose your attacks and wait. But you can do quick time events to power up your attack, and on the other end, when the enemy attacks you, you can dodge or parry, then you can even counter them. It's just a simple change or addition, but that made the game different, and now I don't mind playing a turn-based game. I'm going all in. So I started this game and they immediately get into the story. You can see the Paintress getting up and changing the number. You can see everyone above that age just disappear into thin air. The soundtrack was so beautiful and it made the scene so impactful. Then our crew starts their expedition. These are the group of people who all are 33 years old. Our main character, Gustav, is also one of them. Since they are going to die next year when the Paintress changes the number, they are going on a journey to kill this Paintress before that happens. If they can kill the Paintress, then they can finally break the cycle of people just disappearing. So they board a ship and they go to the other side of the sea. And there was a big surprise for them and me. You can see a guy, he is actually older than 33, he's definitely much older. He just murders almost everyone that went on that expedition. It was a crazy scene and I was super surprised. They are also showing this cool looking monsters that they created, and all of this happened in the first 40 minutes of the game. Now you have the Paintress with a mysterious power to kill everyone. Then we have this old guy who's actually insane, and just a little further you also found the dead bodies of your crew that just died, and also the people who went on the expedition before you. All of their dead bodies are just lying there, and we are also discovering that the people who dies on this side of the sea, they don't disappear like the one in the city. Instead, they just become a statue. They introduced this many mysteries in the first hour, and I'm sure there are so much more coming. I'm glad I started playing this game and I'll finish it as soon as possible. But a lot of people are not going to play this game because of two things. First one is the obvious one, the turn-based combat. I don't know why, but this turns off a lot of people. But I can say the combat is really good. Just adding dodging and parrying in the mix makes it feel fresh and engaging. It's almost like you're waiting for the boss combo to end before you do your own combo while dodging and parrying. So definitely give this a try. Even if you don't like turn-based combat like me, you might actually change your mind and finish this game. And the second one is the Oblivion Remastered. You can't even call it a remaster. They made every asset from scratch on a new engine. It's a remake, and it could not have dropped in a worse time than this, for Expedition at least. We've been seeing leaks about the Oblivion Remaster shadow dropping for a long time. It probably should have dropped around the 12th of this month, but for some reason, maybe because of leaks, they delayed it and dropped it just before Expedition 33's release. It's unfortunate that Oblivion is also available on Game Pass. So even there in Game Pass, most people are going to choose to play Oblivion first, then maybe Expedition, which is unfortunate. The game is not doing terribly. The official social media posted that they sold more than 500,000 copies in day one, and when I was making this video, they posted another update saying they sold more than 1 million copies, which is a lot for an indie company. Almost every reviewer gave it a good score, and I read somewhere that this is the highest user rated game of all time or something like that, which is a massive appreciation from the gamers to the devs. We don't really see these things happen a lot these days. A game being celebrated by gamers. Expedition did something right, and that's why it's getting all these praises. It would have been even bigger if Oblivion didn't shadow drop 2 days before the game release. Unfortunate timing, like I said, but they still came out on top. Even if the game didn't perform here, which is not the case, I'm pretty sure in the future the game is going to have its place in all the must-play list videos of the best RPG, the game you shouldn't miss, that kind of videos and articles. This game will definitely have a place there. After writing the script, I played the game another 2 hours and I'm definitely so into it, and I want to finish this game as soon as possible. Apparently, you can get easily spoiled even by a screenshot. If you see any screenshot, you can easily get spoiled apparently. Yeah, I said that twice. So I don't know, maybe try to avoid spoilers. I'm not going to look at anything in social media. I'm going to try to finish this game as soon as possible, and maybe I'll make a review video or something. So what do you think about this game? Are you going to play this? Are you going to buy it? Or are you going to try it in Game Pass? Let me know that in the comments after leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Brace yourselves!